March. The time when gardeners everywhere start feeling as giddy as kids in a candy store. It's the start of the sowing season, and we're not just talking lettuce and beets. We're talking about the green miracles that sprout up from the earth. In this delightful month, as seedlings peek out of the soil, the excitement is like waiting for a surprise birthday party. Without the cake, of course. Now, as we shuffle into April, the veggie party gets even crazier. Peppers, eggplants, and kidney beans take center stage, reminding us that timing is essential, kinda like knowing when to leave a family gathering before Aunt Edna starts talking about her cat's latest antics. Each veggie has its own special needs, so it's like being a tiny veggie parent, just without the late-night feedings. As the gardening saga unfolds throughout the year, keeping an eye out for pests and diseases is as crucial as keeping the cookie jar out of reach from the kids. Just ask those poor cabbage seedlings. With a bit of TLC, though, your organic garden can turn into a thriving party of produce, ready to throw a feast in your kitchen. By mid-April, wild greens and veggies like asparagus and peanuts are practically showing off their leafy goodness, making any gardener do a happy dance. This is the kind of seasonal rhythm that brings joy to the dinner table, where every bite tastes like victory, especially when those pesky weeds aren't crashing the party. And then comes May, the month of weeds, grass, and a whole lot of elbow grease. The garden maintenance may feel like an ongoing reality show of stamina and determination, but hey, it's all part of the gardening adventure. You know what they say, every great garden needs a little sweat equity. Plus, think of the calories you're burning for that extra slice of pie later. By June, it's all hands on deck as herbs like dill start popping up. It's like waking up to find that you've magically been gifted fresh ingredients for breakfast. The joy of plucking homegrown food right from your garden is like finding a forgotten $20 bill in your winter coat. Pure bliss and instantaneous satisfaction. As the year rolls on, the importance of picking those onions and potatoes at just the right moment becomes crystal clear, just like knowing when to switch from summer to fall wardrobe. You've got to get them before that rainy season crashes the party, ensuring you're serving up only the best of the best for your family dinners. And oh, the beauty of fresh, organic produce. It's like a culinary art exhibition right in your kitchen. The flavors of seasonal vegetables are as vibrant as a box of crayons, and sharing those harvests with family and friends just sweetens the deal, like having extra whipped cream on your dessert. As we glide into the rainy season, we see how crops adapt like a chameleon at a multicolored party. Vegetables like cucumbers thrive, almost as if they found their spa day with all that extra moisture. Who knew gardening could be this luxurious? The summer garden? Ah yes, it's a magnificent melting pot of veggies and fruits, from juicy tomatoes to sweet peaches. This bounty not only fills bellies, but also brings families closer together as they dive into meals that celebrate the labor of love, all while trying to avoid a food fight, of course. And let's not forget the joy of sharing that green goodness with neighbors. It's like hosting a friendly potluck where everyone brings something from their own gardens, fostering connections that feel as warm as grandma's hug. It's community spirit at its finest, with a touch of gratitude for those homegrown treats. As we transition into the hotter months, mulching becomes the superhero of gardening, protecting our crops like an invisible shield against the heat. Not only does it ensure the plants stay happy and hydrated, but it also preps the garden for the next planting extravaganza. Who knew gardening came with its own set of secret tactics? Seasonal changes are the dramatic plot twists of gardening. They can either lead to glorious crops or, as we learned this year, some rotten pears if you sleep on your harvest. Timing is everything, just like knowing when to close the ice cream container before everyone digs in. Using organic materials like coffee grounds in composting? Wow. It's like sending your garden to a spa. Not only do they deter pests, but they also enrich the soil. Just like a good home-cooked meal makes us all feel better. Gradually adding these tricks each year makes gardening all the more rewarding. And as winter approaches, it's time to prepare the garden for its well-deserved nap. Planting winter crops like onions and giving everything a tidy up is like making sure your garden is all tucked in with a cozy blanket. Good night, little sprouts. You'll be dreaming of spring and all the fresh veggies to come.